gentlemen? So I got good news, I got bad news, and I've got amazing news. The good news is that I've got great hair. The bad news is that you don't. The amazing news is that I'm gonna help you fix that. I'm gonna go over a few things that guys with good hair never do. The first thing that dudes with amazing hair never do is use a shampoo-conditioner combo. Gentlemen, come on! Shampoos and conditioners, they do different things. A shampoo cleans your hair, removes the oil, the dirt, the grime that builds up. And then a conditioner, which, yes, you need to use, and something else that dudes with amazing hair always use, is a conditioner. You gotta replace the hydration that was lost through shampooing. Guys, a conditioner is critical for you to use if you want the best, sexiest, softest, silkiest, smooth, most amazing hair possible. A conditioner goes in, it rehydrates, it replenishes, it smooths the hair shaft so that your hair always looks amazing. Second thing that guys with good hair never do is forget a Prestyler. Using a sea salt Prestyler, guys, will literally change your hair's life, all right? Now, at first I was like, no way it works, right? And then I tried one, and it was unbelievable. How much more volume, how much more texture, and PC separation. I also didn't need to use as much hair product, which brings me to the next thing that guys with good hair never do, and that is use cheap hair product. Whether or not you believe it or not, if you upgrade the quality of the products that you're using, you're gonna see an instant difference in the way that your looks, but you're also going to be improving the health of your hair. If you're buying the products that you're finding at like drugstores or grocery stores, the products are super affordable because they're cheap, low quality products. Right now, the price is super affordable because the ingredients are horrible. But once you start actually using better, higher quality products, your hair isn't gonna get damaged, it's not gonna get dried out, and you're also gonna notice that it works better, which brings me to the next thing that we gotta talk about, and that is how much you're using, all right? One thing that a lot of guys do is they use way too much hair product. They think, okay, if it's not standing up or it's not performing, I just gotta use more, right? When the truth is that no, you gotta use a Prestyler and choose the proper product. You also need to emulsify. Emulsification is activating the hair product. And then work it all the way through your hair down to the root so that you cover the entire shaft so that it can work the best it can. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is proper product selection. It's critical that you're using the right product, and that's one of the biggest mistakes that guys make, right? They think that everybody and every hairstyle should be a pomade, or a putty, or a clay, or a paste. Guys, depending on your hair, depending on the length, depending on the texture, depending on the style and what you want it to do, that is going to determine what product you should be using. At the end of the video, I'll actually go over a few product selection tips to help you find the best product for you, all right? We also are going to talk about face shape hairstyle selection because that also is crazy important. But now, let's talk about the next thing that guys with good hair don't do, and that is use cheap hair dryers. All hair dryers were definitely not created equal. Some were created really like super crappy. Guys, the cheap hair dryers are not good for your hair. Not only are they gonna possibly damage and dry out your hair, a lot of times they get too hot and they literally can destroy your hair. They also a lot of times take longer. But if you go with something like this Dyson, right, it's going to be a lot faster in terms of the performance, but it's going to be like $400. But is it worth it? Well, I used to think the answer was yes, it's worth it, because when I actually switched from a cheapie to a good hair dryer, I noticed an immediate difference in not only how quick I could style my hair, but the way that it looked. I was getting more compliments. But the problem with hair dryers like the Dyson is the price. They are just so crazy expensive, literally like $400. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't really talked to you that much about hair dryers, because I know that a lot of people aren't willing to spend like $400 for a hair dryer. But then I saw my buddy Travis White. He actually has long hair, and he did a review of this product. Travis compared the Dyson to the Leif-In Swift hair dryer, and after seeing that video, I actually called him up. I go, yo Travis, can you connect me with Leif-In? I gotta try their hair dryer. And so he did, and they sent me this. And guys, here's the deal. This is a better mousetrap. Instead of $400 for the Dyson, I can actually get you this product for $169 if you go through our special link and use the code Aaron20. You're gonna get the best deal on the best hair dryer on the market. I'll tell you a little bit more about this in a second, but now what I want to do is style my hair. Gentlemen, literally, like 45 seconds, my hair is finished and super sexy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that volume. Look at that PC separation. All right, so here's the deal. This literally is the best hairdryer I've ever used, all right? Not only is it better than the Dyson for a crazy affordable price, it's got a lot of badass technology built into it, all right? So let me give you an example, right? That switch there, you can actually change the speeds, all right? Right there. But also, if you press that button, see how this ring is blue? Right there, press it once, it's warm now. Press it again, it's hot. Back to blue. Or if you hold it, right, it will actually cycle through the different temperatures. I'm telling you guys, this is like next level hair shit. The Leif & Swift comes in a few different sexy colors, whether or not you want silver, you want black, you want white, or you want red. I personally went with white because I've got white countertops and I thought it was kind of badass. A few other things it comes with, check it out, right? Boom. Comes with 3 different hair blowing attachments. I'm telling you, it's funny. I took this hairdryer over to the salon and I let the girls try it, and literally they're like, we need to order them for the whole salon. I'm telling you, gentlemen, I'm not gonna go into all the ionic features and why it does what it does. The bottom line is, if you are ready to have a better hairdryer, make your hair better, healthier, and dry quicker, I want you to hit that link down below, because right now, if you go through our link, guys, you're gonna save a ton of cash. All right, if you use the link, you're gonna get it for $189, but if you use the code Aaron20, you're gonna get an additional $20 off, which brings this bad boy down to $169 compared to a $400 Dyson that is actually less in terms of quality. Guys, hit the link down below. The Leif & Swift hairdryer is literally the best on the market, and it has truly blown my mind and my hair. Do you like that little exactly? Gentlemen, you need one of these. If you haven't grabbed one, hit the link, read the reviews. It's not just my opinion. Everybody's hair loves this product. Come on, are you kidding? Come on. Exactly. I went in and got a haircut fresh for this video in honor of it, and that actually made me think of another thing that guys with good hair don't do, and that is wait too long in between haircuts. All right, the truth is you've got to know what your cadence needs to be. All right, if your hair grows extra fast, you need to go in a little bit sooner. If you're going super tight on the sides, you got to go in a little bit sooner as opposed to later. But if you've got a longer style, it's okay to push it to 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but don't push it any longer than that, or else it's going to get grown out. And when your hair starts to grow out too long, you're going to end up using more product, which is going to weight it down and make it look greasy. It's also just not going to look as good, and you're not going to feel as confident. What happens every time you go in to get your hair cut, right? When you get done, boom, you're like, yo, I'm sexy. Exactly. It makes you feel good. It makes you look better. And so, a little Alpha and Pro tip. Before you actually leave the salon or the barbershop, when you get a cut, get your phone out and make an appointment for your next cut right there, so you don't wait. Guys with good hair do not walk around with whack ass grown out hair. They make an appointment, they go in for regular cuts. Now, let's talk about how to choose the best style for your face shape. 99% of dudes that you see, they're like, damn, his hair is sexy, right? It complements and contrasts their face shape. Below the video, I'm actually going to link to a chart that I developed that actually shows different hairstyles based on face shape, just to give you an idea and a little bit better understanding of what I'm talking about. But the next thing I do want to talk about is the thing that guys that have good hair never do, and that is try to force their hair to do something it wasn't intended to do. What I mean by this is you got to be honest. Be honest with your hair type and texture and density. If you've got super curly, kinky hair, it's never gonna do a style that's flowy and straight. It just isn't gonna work. And on the flip side, if you've got super fine hair, don't try and do something that requires a ton of volume. It's not gonna work. You've got to start getting better at Google searching. Google it, gentlemen. You can Google your hair type, your texture, even your face shape to get ideas and inspiration photos, right? Whether or not it's like kinky, curly, red hair, round face with freckles and chubby chin, like you can search anything. Or medium length, guys, long hair, brown, curly, thin hair, like anything, literally. Search it, gentlemen. You're gonna get a ton of different images, and then when you find one that you love, that you feel will work with your hair, your texture, not to mention your face shape, bring it to your stylist, which brings me to something else we gotta talk about. What is the difference between a barber and a stylist? Barbers are better at fading. They're also better at shorter hairstyles that don't require a lot of texture or finesse. On the flip side, a hairstylist is better trained with scissors and razors to make PC separation, to give your hair more separation and dimension and depth. The best things that you can do when you go in to get your hair cut or styled is bring the product that you're using in with you and show the stylist. Say, hey, will this product work for me? They're either gonna say yes, great, or they're gonna help you choose a better product for you and your hair. Whether or not you're using a sea salt and a putty or a pomade or a paste or whatever, bring it with you. And then when you're actually done getting your hair cut, have them use your product on your hair. The barber and stylist is there to help you and assist you obtaining amazing, incredible, sexy hair. And so bring your product, have them show you, have them help you, learn to style it a little bit better. You can also show them how much product you're using, and you can learn a lot if you just watch, pay attention, but make sure you always tip them.